Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Asian Express by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago. I'm here with you for another Sunday evening before the market opens in Asia. Right now, it looks like Nikkei futures are higher, so we'll see how this market sets to open in a little while. But we're going to cover all of the Asian markets and take a quick technical snapshot on what's going on out there according to the charts. Today is July 7, 2013. The markets have been in rally mode as of late. You can see here, if you go back to June 13th, you'll see that the market in the Nikkei 225 index, which is Japan, bottomed out at around 12,415, and now it's trading all the way back to around 14,309. What the level I'm looking at right now, a couple of different spots in the near term, 14,600 should be a very, very significant resistance level. Traders should keep an eye on that level if I could ever draw this line in. Right around 14,600 should be very, very good near-term resistance point. Any overshoot, it could be around 14,750. But this is where the Nikkei is poised to come back down. Whether or not it breaks the lows is going to be something to watch for. But right now, at least the pullback is in order around that 14,600. It has had a pretty good move higher, but you're coming back into this big sell-off bar. There should be a ton of resistance right around that level, 14,600. Watch for that this week in the Nikkei 225 should the markets rally higher. If we go across a little bit, we're going to look at the Shanghai index, which is mainland China. What you're going to see here is that a very, very good bottoming tail was made on the 25th. We have a little follow-through to the upside. I think traders have a few levels they want to watch for. 2033 is going to be one level. Okay, so watch that area, 2033. We'll put the line in there for you. And after that, it's going to be down all the way up to 2091. So you're going to watch two levels, beginning with 2033 and then 2091. Those are going to be very, very important near-term resistance levels for the Shanghai Composite. Should the Shanghai, by some chance, take out this low at 1850, you're going to have to look all the way down to 1700. But right now, near-term resistance coming into play, two levels I'm looking at right now, 2033 and then also 2091. All right, let's move on, and we'll go over to the Seng, which has also been a very, very volatile and choppy index. Last week I gave you this level of 21,000. You went right up there. Big sell-off from there. The upper levels still remain intact. Should the Seng trade through 2100, then you'd look at 21,500, and then you'd also look all the way up here at around 22,000. That's going to be a massive resistance point. Both levels, in fact, are very, very important. Should the low get taken out, the most recent low, which was made on the 25th of June, this could spell trouble. This could go all the way down to 18,000, and the line is already in there from last week. So nothing has really changed, but this index has held true to the technicals pretty decently as of late. We're going to move on here. Let's take a look at the BombaySensex index, which is India. This got almost to our upper level here, so you're going to watch for resistance right in this area still. Nice little pullback before it, but I'm not sure if it's going to have the strength to get above that 19,700 level. After that, should it get through there, then you'd look at 19,950, which would be much higher. But again, right now, I'm not thinking that it's going to get right through this area right here. There should be a ton of resistance at this point. So traders should be a little bit on watch. If this does pull back, there's still a ton of support at double bottom, even a little bit lower than that. And it should that level break down here, which is also a double bottom going all the way back to the month of April, then this could be in trouble, and then it could trade down to around 15,000. But right now, it's trying to get through these moving averages. It's holding up fairly well, but I think it still struggles here. It will need to build some kind of a base or consolidation before pushing higher. All right, let's take a look here at the KOSPI. Okay, let's take a look at KOSPI, which is Korea. What you're going to see here, very good resistance still around, well, you got three places, 1863, 1892, all the way up to the 19,200 20 level, which is all the way up here, which is a very, very big resistance level as well. Should these recent lows get taken out, and that's again from the June 25th, so you can see how significant the June 25th lows are. Should this price level get taken out, then there's going to be a move probably down to around the 1660 level. So again, right now it's trying to make a little higher low, trying to move up into these lines. But should it fail and take out these lows, this index can go down to 1650, 1660 rather quickly. We're going to take a look at Taiwan. Taiwan index again, pretty nice little move, and it had a 3-day pullback. Now it's going to try to make another move again. You're going to watch this line up here. This line right now is around 81.47. I still think that is the big significant resistance level at the moment. So watch that 81.47, 81.45, right in that area, give or take a couple of points. That is the big resistance point. Should this low get taken out, this index I think will immediately trade down to around the 7,500 level, which is all the way down here. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Right now the market is still trying to catch a little bit more of a bid. It has a chance maybe early in the week, but very big resistance level in the near term right there. Let's take a look here at the Singapore Straits Times Index. This one is still showing a lot of weakness on the daily chart, as it has been unable to get through the 200 moving average, obviously well below the 50 moving average, which is this red line, and also a lot of chart resistance right here. So I think traders should be a little bit on guard with this one. Ultimately, if these lows get taken out, there's a lot of downside. Probably the first pit stop would be around the 3,000 level, the 2990 level, somewhere in that vicinity. So watch for that. But that low would have to be taken out, and then the next level would be down here in play. As for upside resistance points for the Straits Times, it's going to be interesting to see. But right now you have some big levels around 32.18, 32.65. So those are going to be the big spots right now. Again, that'll be 32.18. Let me just draw the line in there. And then you have 32.65. So those are your spots, those are your levels, and that's what we're looking at least at the moment. And we'll just see how this plays out. But right now, very good resistance in those two levels that I did point out. Let's take a look here at the ASX, which is Australia. What you're going to see here is that this is really grinding and trying. You'll notice that the 50-week moving average was tagged, and then it held, and then prices started to move up a little bit from that level. In my opinion, this is still in a lot of trouble. Right now, it's still in a very vulnerable, choppy, sloppy consolidation pattern. If it does make a move higher, which it very well can, if all the indexes continue to rally, which I'm not sure is going to happen, but if they do, you're going to watch for big resistance, 48.70, 49.42, and ultimately 50.14, make it 50.15. So let's put those lines in there so you get a good visual of it. First and foremost, got to get through this pivot high. So we know that. After that, it's going to be 49.42. See if we can put that in there. Pretty close, which is just below that 50-day moving average. And then after this, it'll be 50.14, which is just above this big psychological 5,000 level. And those are all your near-term resistance levels at the moment. Should price close below the most recent low, which again was made on June 25th, the downside can come fast and furious. You're going to look at 45.57, and then believe it or not, it's all the way down to 4,000. So again, there is a lot of downside potential in the ASX. So be a little bit careful there, or just understand your levels and your patterns, and that's really what it all comes down to. Tonight, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and I guess we'll do it again next Sunday evening. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a great week.